What's up everyone, Gio over here, and it's vlog day. We're on patrol, we're doing our thing citywide, going around, checking up on the officers, seeing how they're doing, and just, you know, going by some of their calls. So we stopped by today in Upper East Side. We're waiting for this gate to open. So in the meantime, let me introduce you to my new partner. We got Officer Horta here. He's gonna be on the vlogs, and he's with us in social media.
What's up guys, I'm Officer Horta, but for the vlog purposes, you guys can call me Ralph, Rafael, whatever you guys want. And I'm excited to hopefully give you guys a behind the scenes look on our day-to-day operations, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, hold on a second. So you guys know my face, you've seen me for a while, I've been on the vlogs. Now we got my man Horta over here with a mask on. I'm gonna take some steps back, zoom in so you can get a proper introduction.
Like I said, it's a pleasure to meet you guys, and I'm looking forward to being out here and on the vlogs.
All right, Fraser, so we're waiting for the primary officer to show up and for the gate to be open. Just give us a quick rundown on the comments of this call.
The comments are kind of vague, but what we got so far is possible vandalism, is possible neighbor dispute, is probably landlord-tenant dispute. So when we have contact with the person, we're doing a call back now, we're going to find out. We're going to talk to everybody that is involved, and we're going to try to figure out, to the best of our ability, what's going on and take it from that point.
So we're going to wait here for a little bit until the primary officer shows up and the gate is opened. We'll catch up with them when we're ready to go inside.
We just gained entry. Apartment number 9 is supposed to be vacant for now, but we'll walk into it. 2-3 Bravo, making contact. How you doing? Did you call?
No. Sherry, did you call the police?
Yeah, because it was wet and Cathy fell down and broke a knee.
You have a video of them taking the gun.
45 minutes, the guy unscrewed, you see he has screwed, he unscrewed everything, he said
it was last weekend, maybe a Saturday or Sunday. I have all the videos, all the rain, the day, everything. Looks to us and picks up the piece of wood and goes and throws in the trash.
As far as the association is in charge of the exterior stuff. It's a common element. So the association put that, paid for it, he removed it. We saw the videos, and it seemed to us that it was an intentional thing, trying to create a dangerous situation.
Nobody called the police.
No, because we were waiting for the, you know, I said, look, I'm you know, and then she didn't tell me right away. Heidi didn't tell me right away because she's my dad.
You guys need to call when it happens.
All right, guys, so we're here at the first call of the day. Now, we're in Upper East Side, beautiful, beautiful neighborhood, and it seems to me like this is a little bit of a weird type of a call. It was kind of borderline civil. We weren't sure if it was criminal mischief or theft. What was going on? So I'm gonna have the primary officer go ahead and explain what happened.
Basically, it was an ongoing situation between neighbors, but I only got one side of the story. The gentleman I made contact with stated that he's had issues with his neighbor. One instance, the neighbor removed the gutter, and upon doing so, one afternoon he was going after his dog, and upon stepping on the ground when he was returning with his dog, he slipped and fell, and he believes it was intentional. So basically, I couldn't determine the intention of the other individual because he wasn't here, and it's more of a civil matter. The association is aware of everything that's taking place. They haven't called the police before. This was the first time. So I'm just compiling all the incidents onto one report so they can have something documented.
So the last vlog we did was segmented between 2 days, back and forth between Alapana and Coconut Grove. We're following the same format because the call volume is very low. So this vlog right now, we are citywide. We started in the north end, and we're going to be just handling the calls for service as a 15, a backup officer, riding around monitoring the radio and just seeing what comes out. Now, as I mentioned, the call volume is very low, and that's a good thing. That's because everybody is staying home. You know, we're all in this together. You know, we can't wait till this is all over. But in the meantime, we want to show you what it feels like to be a police officer during this time period. Some of our officers have been quarantined. Some of our officers have gotten the virus as well. So we're here with Officer Aline, and he just came back from a 20-day quarantine. He actually was tested positive. I'm gonna let him explain the situation and what he went through.
It was a little scary initially, obviously, because of the amount of cases that we have in the world. I've been suffering with allergy symptoms pretty much all my life. So initially I was getting severe eye pain and headaches. I associated it with my allergies, but because it wasn't really correcting itself as normal, I took myself to the emergency room to get a better diagnosis of what was going on with me. What they found was I had pneumonia in my lungs. So I then agreed to do the COVID test, and 2 days later I came back positive. I was surprised because, like I said, the initial signs that they told us to be aware of was like respiratory issues and things like that, but I didn't experience no other symptoms. Respiratory, none of that stuff happened.
What exactly were you feeling?
Just like the sweats that you would go through with the flu. My appetite, I lost my appetite. I actually lost weight throughout the course of that, about 15 plus pounds. But I want to thank everyone involved for looking out for me and my family during this process, and I appreciate it.
Now, any advice for somebody who might be feeling some type of flu-like symptoms or think that they're allergies, anything you'd want to tell them?
We all know our bodies. So if you feel something is severely irregular, it does not hurt to check. We try to be macho and you know, brush things off and think, oh no, it can't hurt to check. It's better to be safe than sorry.
So as a department, what are we doing? We're trying to minimize the amount of contact we have with citizens who are calling for something that doesn't require an immediate police response. We're using technology to do that. I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm going to let Sergeant Geist up in communications go ahead and explain that a little bit more. So let's go check him out right now.
Gio, come on in, man.
All right, guys, so I have Sergeant Geist over here. He's in charge of the communications section now. They have two great things going on. They have
Remote reporting detail and 911i.
So I'm going to go ahead and hand the camera off to him. He'll take over and let you see what's going on.
This remote reporting detail is used to handle calls of lower priority that don't require immediate police response and allow our officers to handle them via telephone, gather all the information they need, and provide our citizens with a much quicker process of obtaining a report number for whatever they may need.
So that reporting detail is fantastic. It does maintain that social distancing, and we can still get the job done. Now, I know you guys have 911i. I haven't seen it in person, but I've heard about it. From my understanding, you can actually access a smartphone and be able to see what's happening on the scene?
Correct. 911i is a web-based program which we recently acquired. It allows our call takers or officers to send out a one-time secure link. So once the call comes in, our call taker is going to go ahead and enter the complainant or the caller's phone number here and send out the link. Once that link is pushed out to the caller, we then direct the caller to go to their text messages and go ahead and click on that link. Once they've done so, it'll give us a real-time update as to their location via Google Maps, as well as allow them to share either video or pictures with us in real time.
All right, Sarge, so appreciate that. You know, if you guys are calling, remember, number one important thing is stay calm, have your information ready so that they can get through that call process as quick as possible. So with that being said, I'm gonna head back out there on the street.
All right, man.
All right, Sarge, have a good one.
Bye, guys.
So the first call we had, I introduced you to Officer Horta, welcoming him back. Now, some of you might be wondering, wait a second, I think I've seen this guy before. Yes, you have. He's already been part of this unit for a while. Only thing, he was gone on paternity leave. So big congratulations to him. He has a beautiful baby girl. Woohoo! All right, guys, so right now we're headed over to Little Haiti. Shots were fired in the area. We have a shot spotter, which actually is a technology that detects the sounds of shots and it triangulates where it came from.
fill you guys in on what's going on right now. Officers were parked at a gas station in the Little Haiti neck, and an officer advised on the radio because he heard a couple gunshots going off.
We just got a scene of shots fired that just happened over here. A fight that was about to break out. We were able to get one guy in custody who discharged his firearm over here, and he dumped the gun under the car, and we were able to get the female like a block away.
Officers that were canvassing the area, as you can see behind me, they went into this yard and they ended up finding the female that was with that male in the yard. So now we got 2 subjects in custody, a male and a female, a gun already possessed in custody, and we also have some casings down the block.
So now that the crime scene has been secure, they found the gun, they found the casings, our CSI unit has to come out and process it. So you're gonna see them taking photos of the offender. They're gonna have to pick up the casings and the gun. So now that we have the CSI here, I know you guys have to collect the casings, but you guys also have a GSR, right?
Yes. Well, the GSR is pretty much testing to see if he fired. So it's like a little tube. We administered on both his hands, and then that test, we send it off to Miami-Dade County and they can test it from there.
So if you notice, we have several crime scene technicians out here. That's because some of them are actually in training. They're learning the job. So the crime scene process, they have to number the evidence on scene. In this case, we had 3, 2 casings and 1 gun. So they went ahead, numbered 1 and 2 for the casings and number 3 for the gun. They collected it. The officer came, pulled out the gun from under the car, made it safe. They laid out their paperwork, took photos of the whole scene. So now the officer is gonna go ahead and run the gun to make sure it's not stolen. How's it look so far?
So far, no hit on the gun, so it's not coming back as stolen.
All right. So today had a very quick turn of events, very unexpected, but that's how police work is. Nobody's injured and all the officers are okay. So please, guys, remember to like,
share, and subscribe.
Crime Scene is gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys later.